Best vitamins to lower cholesterol. The role of vitamin D. What's the relationship between vitamin D and cholesterol? Emerging research suggests that vitamin D may play a role in improving cholesterol levels, though findings remain mixed. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, approximately 86 million U.S. adults have high or borderline high cholesterol, yet less than half are receiving the medical treatment needed to reduce low-density lipoprotein LDL, often called bad cholesterol, in their bloodstream. Elevated LDL levels can significantly increase the risk of cardiovascular disease, stroke, or heart attack. It's important to note that cholesterol itself isn't inherently harmful. Your body naturally produces cholesterol and circulates in the bloodstream to support essential functions. High-density lipoprotein, HDL, or good cholesterol, actually helps protect heart health. Some studies indicate that vitamin D, often referred to as a sunshine vitamin, may influence both LDL and HDL levels. However, the connection is not as straightforward as simply increasing sun exposure. Understanding this link requires looking at how vitamin D functions within the body. What is vitamin D? Vitamin D serves multiple vital functions, with its primary role being to enhance calcium absorption for strong bones. You can obtain vitamin D through dietary sources or sun exposure. However, certain factors, such as using sunscreen with SPF 8 or higher, can reduce the skin's ability to synthesize vitamin D from sunlight. Once in the body, vitamin D undergoes a series of conversions before becoming active. When functioning optimally, vitamin D can support bone strength and density, improve cardiovascular function, maintain healthy lungs and airways, enhance muscle performance, strengthen immune defense against infections, offer protective effects against certain cancers. A deficiency in vitamin D can lead to brittle bones, increased fracture risk, and in children, conditions like rickets. Does vitamin D lower cholesterol? When it comes to the connection between vitamin D and cholesterol, the scientific evidence is evolving and sometimes conflicting. However, recent studies suggest there may indeed be a meaningful link. A 2023 study involving 15,600 participants found that individuals with lower vitamin D levels were more likely to have high cholesterol. While this does not prove a direct cause and effect relationship, researchers observed that vitamin D may influence how the body metabolizes lipids, including cholesterol. Supporting this, a 2019 systematic review concluded that vitamin D supplementation could help reduce total cholesterol, LDL, bad cholesterol, triglycerides. Interestingly, this review found no significant impact on HDL, good cholesterol. However, another 2023 systematic review reported that vitamin D supplementation might increase HDL levels, making a potential complementary therapy for managing cholesterol, particularly in those with vitamin D deficiency. The picture becomes more complex in individuals with type 2 diabetes. A 2024 systematic review revealed mixed results. Vitamin D improved HDL and triglycerides but showed no significant effect on LDL cholesterol. The National Institutes of Health, NIH, emphasizes that despite promising findings, there is still insufficient evidence to confirm whether vitamin D reduces the risk of cardiovascular disease. More long-term, high-quality research is needed to reach definitive conclusions. Still, given vitamin D's many proven health benefits, from supporting bone strength to enhancing immune function, incorporating it as part of a balanced lifestyle can be a smart choice, particularly if you're aiming to improve overall health while managing cholesterol levels. Sources of vitamin D for lowering cholesterol and supporting heart health. According to the National Institutes of Health, NIH, most adults need about 15 micrograms mcg or 600 international units IU of vitamin D per day. The optimal amount may vary based on age, health status, and specific medical needs. Vitamin D can be obtained from three main sources: food, sunlight, and supplements. 1. Food sources. Fatty fish such as salmon, tuna, and mackerel are among the richest natural sources of vitamin D. Smaller amounts can be found in dairy products, egg yolks, and certain fortified foods. In the United States, almost all milk is fortified with synthetic vitamin D, making dairy a convenient dietary source. Many breakfast cereals are also fortified. Checking food labels can help you track how much vitamin D you already consume before deciding on supplementation. 2. Sunlight exposure. The body can synthesize vitamin D naturally when skin is exposed to sunlight. Research suggests that spending 5 to 30 minutes outdoors, ideally between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. at least twice a week, can help meet daily needs. Sunscreen can reduce the amount of vitamin D produced, but recent studies indicate that the effect is minimal because unprotected sun exposure increases the risk of skin damage and skin cancer. Sun protection remains important. People with darker skin tones may require more time in the sun to produce the same amount of vitamin D as those with lighter skin tones, due to higher melanin levels reducing synthesis efficiency. 3. Supplements. Vitamin D supplements are available in two forms, D2 and D3. Both can raise vitamin D levels, but evidence from a 2024 systematic review suggests that D3 may be more potent and effective. Vitamin D is often included in multivitamins, but is also available as standalone capsules, tablets, or liquid drops. For individuals with a deficiency or limited sun exposure, supplementation can be an effective way to maintain optimal vitamin D levels, supporting overall health and potentially aiding in cholesterol management. What to know before taking vitamin D. Vitamin D is generally safe and rarely causes side effects. However, taking too much can lead to hypercalcemia, a condition where calcium levels in the blood become too high. Symptoms of hypercalcemia may include constipation, kidney stones, stomach cramps. For most people aged 9 and older, daily intake is considered safe up to 100 micrograms mcg, or 4,000 international units IU, according to the National Institutes of Health. It's important to monitor your dosage and consult a healthcare professional if you are unsure about the right amount for your needs. Cholesterol medications and vitamin D. In the United States, approximately 92 million people use statins to help manage cholesterol levels. While some evidence suggests statins may reduce the body's natural production of vitamin D, a 2020 study unexpectedly found that older adults on statins actually had higher vitamin D levels. The reason for this remains unclear. Excess vitamin D may interfere with statin effectiveness because the same enzyme is needed to metabolize both vitamin D and certain cholesterol medications. Too much vitamin D could reduce the enzyme availability for processing the medication. Other cholesterol-lowering drugs, such as cholestyramine, can block the absorption of vitamin D and other fat-soluble vitamins like vitamin A. If you're taking cholestyramine or any cholesterol medication, it's essential to discuss vitamin D supplementation with your doctor to ensure optimal results. Regardless of its effects on cholesterol, vitamin D plays a critical role in maintaining overall health. You can boost your vitamin D levels by spending short, safe periods in the sun, consuming foods fortified with vitamin D, taking supplements when needed. If you have high cholesterol, work with your healthcare provider to develop a personalized plan. This may include incorporating vitamin D alongside other strategies for managing cholesterol. Stay informed, stay healthy. For more expert guidance on the best vitamins to lower cholesterol and other science-backed health advice, subscribe to HeInfo, your trusted source for reliable, easy-to-understand health information.